The Voice of Stockton. For more information on The Voice of Stockton, go to thevoiceofstockton.org.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program do not necessarily reflect those of KXVS The Voice of Stockton or its parents, affiliates, management, and staff.
Stockton to do this show, and I want to thank my friend Marcel. What's your last name again?
Marcellus Flores.
Flores. See,
Yes.
I just had a mental block. Sorry, mental Flores. You know, I mean, it's been a while that I haven't seen him for a while, and he's been doing a lot of gig as far as comedy. You know, comedy is the best medicine. I mean, for people in the holiday when they're depressed, when they're things that are not going right with themselves, and they're either lost their job, lost their family member, and all that. And what the opposite of sadness? Laughter. You know what I mean? So I went to a couple of your events, and it was really really funny, you know, and
Well, I appreciate it.
So it was really good, and I really it got my attention, you know, and I really advocate people who go to comedy, support your local comedian. That's what I do. I think, look, go to the comedian, go to the brewery, go to the ad, go. I mean, it really needs to get out of the house, and when you're stressing and you need to laugh it out, you know what I mean? So tell me about tell me what's been happening to you, you know, as far as the last time I saw you was last year, and I think it was Christmas time.
Okay, so last year
ahead.
in Christmas time, probably since or last time we spoke. Yeah, last time in Christmas time, I was on your radio show, and you sponsored my Laughs on the Ave for my birthday shows, February 18th. Since then, I've still been doing Laughs on the Ave pretty consistently every other month, and then I got a new job, so I've been working. I ain't used to work. I used to just do comedy full time. So I've been working now just so I can work my job during the day, and at night purely concentrate on comedy. No entrepreneuring, no trying to make money and side hustle. Just let my job pay for my bills and let me concentrate and focus on comedy at night. So I just been doing that, a lot of going out, focusing on comedy and networking. And while doing so, coming up on my 4th year right now in comedy, and as I'm coming and approaching my 4th year of comedy, my friend Drexley, who owns a Superfish restaurant out north in Stockton, California, he came at me with this opportunity about a month ago. He gave me a text message, and he was like, "Let's do it big." And then I was like, "Who is this?" Because I got a new phone. And then
Right, okay.
I'm like, "Great, who is this?" Because I got a new phone. And then he's like, "Drex." And then I was like, "Okay, I was like, "You gonna be at the Fish?" Because that's what
That's the
I
code
it.
word, huh?
Yeah,
Are you
gonna be at the Fish? And he was like, "Meet me at 3. I came through, and he gave me a vision of how he is gonna transform his restaurant into a comedy spot that night with spotlights and basically wants to film my special. And at first he gave me an option to just have a comedy show there, and he wants to film me. But then I was like, "Drex, I'm not ready to headline, you know?
Right.
I don't know if I have that much time and whatnot."
You think people were probably like have a lot of expectation, and you kind of estimated yourself like, "Wait a minute, I'm not ready. But you are ready. You don't get that kind of like in between debate."
Yeah. So he was like, he was like, I want to do a special for you. He was like, come on, for you. Like, not nobody else, you.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, can I do that? And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Like, it'd be ridiculous to pass up that offer because he's talking about doing something that could cost like $2,500 for free, you know?
Right.
So I took the offer, and it was basically that push that nobody's ever given me to be like, here, you headline and you have a special, and you know what I'm saying, you earned it. Like, well, I ain't, like I said, it's my first time. He offered me the opportunity. It's new for me, and I'm gonna take it and knock it out the park. I'm gonna do a solid, definitely a solid 30. Might run into a 40, but I got my friend Nick Larson. This is gonna be a 2-man comedy show. My friend Nick Larson is gonna open up the show, do 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna close it out, do a solid 30 or 40 minutes, and from that, it's gonna be. That's gonna be material that I'll have to get booked, and that's gonna be a video that I'll have that I could use to get booked at comedy clubs that he can, or anybody who else decides to manage me in the future, could use to get me more gigs. And it is gonna make history in Stockton because I don't know of anyone who's filmed their comedy special in Stockton, California.
Oh no, definitely. I mean, it's always, Stockton has been one of the. A lot of things have happened out of town, like you say, it's true. But to those who probably don't know where it's fished at, where's that at?
Oh, Superfish. It is 5052 West Lane, so it is on that intersection of Marsh Lane and West Lane.
Okay.
And if you know where the CVS, the Popeyes, the Starbucks, the Wingstop,
right,
all over there.
Okay.
It's in the middle, right there. It's
cool.
Between the CVS or Walgreens, whatever that is, I believe it's a CVS, and the Chinese food place. It's right there in between that place.
So that's good that when you were saying about getting your opportunity there, you know what I mean, as far as it's like having a gig, like a rock band would get a gig for a $1,500, and yet they're like, okay, that's their startup, and you as a one man person, that's even better. I mean, really proven yourself that you are a comedian. Mm-hmm. Okay, you already mastered that spot. You know what I mean? So now people are like, okay, now we want Marcel to come and boost up our business. Getting our attraction come. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really good. I mean, don't you think so?
Yeah, I think it is. I worked along for a good amount of time with small businesses, and I've worked my behind off doing this comedy thing. So when they open, when you get the opportunity, you just have to pounce on it. And I believe this one may be the opportunity that launches me into the next phase of my career.
Right. So definitely your career is really it's started in Stockton. So you should make a movie about it. You know what I mean?
A movie about starting in Stockton.
Starting in Stockton, and get a roast too. I mean, because it was kind of. I was telling Marcel in the beginning of the show. I mean, so look at her. Even showing my double chin, hell no. Anyway, I didn't want to see my dog, but anyway, I didn't want to show myself chin anyway. But anyway, I was just telling myself to the viewer, I mean, right now before the show, and saying he needs to get roasted. I mean, really get roasted by his peers, by his friends, by people that he knows him best. And, it really showed that, comedians have to take hit,
Yeah.
And you don't take a personal, you can't take anything.
Yeah, no, I just did a roast on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. The day before Thanksgiving, I was at a roast in the Liberation Room.
No way.
Stockton. There was a roast.
Oh, my God.
Comedian roast. I lost both rounds. But it was fun. It was fun.
Really?
I had a great time,
Okay.
We took
so how did you lose on road when they're tapping on you?
They were funnier than I was. That's how I lost.
Oh, they were giving points, right? Oh, I remember that.
Laughed harder.
That was giving points. Okay, this is funny or not.
Yeah.
What happened? Oh, okay. So you know what you were like, you were kind of more thinking about what other people think, what you're going to say before.
I didn't care. I wrote jokes for everybody, and I was just
cool.
like, ready. I'm ready. I'm about to, everybody's going to get destroyed. That's what I was thinking. And
Perfect.
It didn't work.
Okay, now before I forget, I wanna my dear friend, both Marcel and I have what's her name again? I went mental block again. What's this?
Renee.
Renee, thank you. Renee gave me this card, and then she's having a venue going on called Craft and Vendor Fair on December 16, 2018, and the time is 10 a.m. to 3:30 at 445 West Weber Avenue, Suite 240, Stockton, California 95203, and I don't know how to pronounce this name. Ingrid 209-227-2724, and Gina. Is that how to pronounce Gina? I can't pronounce that.
Gina, I believe Gina.
Gina 209-898-6261. So here's the flyer. So come to her event, and she makes homemade soup. I mean, soap. Soap, that's it. And it really help. It's made out of, what she was telling me, made out of goat milk?
I'm not sure what it is.
But anyway,
it's organic for sure.
It's more organic, and it helps with psoriasis, help for any acne, and everything else. So it's a gift that she made. She makes that, and it's a secret ingredient she makes. So that'll be great. So tell me about tell me what's going on as far as this event coming up.
Okay, so this is the plan. It's at Superfish. December 7th, I booked it for. It's a Friday. It's going to be my first ever comedy show. I'm booking on a Friday. And it's free. I waived the cover charge because I want everybody to share this moment with me and really not have to pay, I have a lot of people who can't come to shows because they don't have the money, this or that. I want this moment just to be something that we could all share, like the people like you, my friends, and my family who've helped me along the way of this comedy journey to be able to come to this comedy show, enjoy for free, and like I said, it's my live special recording, so we're all going to be a part of this together. We're all going to be in the video.
Wow, that's awesome. Part of the product.
You'll be part of this. You'll be part of this first special that I've ever, put together. And like I said, it's December 7th. No cover charge. Doors opens at 9. First time a comedy show is ever going to be in this venue. The first time, we won't say that. But this is my first special, and it is special. It's been 4 years of hard work that's going into 35 solid minutes of comedy. And
I think that's great what you're saying about having no cover charge, because eventually they have to buy drink, they have to buy food, so they help the business while you're helping your show.
And there will be liquor sold there, so they won't have hard liquor, but they'll have sake shots and beers.
And champagne. And that's what month? December 12th?
December 7th. So it's 7 days away. 7 days away. My first comedy special recording, live special recording.
And it's gonna be your last year of your comedy until the following year, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be the last show of the year.
Perfect.
I'm gonna be out of town in St. Louis for 2 weeks. So this is the last show of the year before I go on my vacay, my Christmas vacay. I'm doing it big. This is gonna launch me into the next phase of my career.
Well, I hope when you hear that, people, you better go check him out. He might not come back from Louisiana, right?
Oh, I'm coming back.
You're coming back, okay. But you never
hopefully.
know. I mean, whatever successful he is, I mean, I think that's an opportunity to get that.
And real quick, Doug, I'd like to really shout out Drex Lee. Drex Lee, the owner of Superfish, because he's the one who's presenting this opportunity for me to take advantage of. Because without this special being filmed, I wouldn't. To club owners, I wouldn't have much to stand on.
Right.
Without a professional, without a professional film. Plus, my fan base is going to be there, so it could show that I could also bring people. It's just a huge thing that, like I said, is going to help me launch into the next phase of my career. So I just want to thank him.
Okay.
For
thank you.
Providing that service.
Well, you know what? I really want maybe what's his name again?
Drex Lee.
Drex Lee. It's like Drexley, D-R-U?
Drex, Drexlee.
Okay. So, next time, hopefully he'll come to the show and talk about why, because that's a good reason, because that's another thing that I want to, if there were, when he's here, what would the purpose of reason of having you to make that video, production and all that stuff? Have he tell you that? What was the motive of it?
In business,
Uh-huh.
a lot of our motives are money, making
Of course.
money. So that aside, I would say anything with business, the motive is always to make money, but that's my opinion. Everybody has their speeches. Oh, we want to help the community, this and that. But I would say with him, it's mainly he's giving back to his community. I don't want to tell too much of his information, but he's from Stockton originally and made a name for himself out in San Jose, editing videos, being a producer. So
great.
He came back to Stockton, opened up Superfish, and he's been utilizing that restaurant as a platform for artists to grow and do their thing. I've been working with him for about the beginning of the year, so he's seen me grow from January till when he offered the opportunity. So what it's doing for me is, like I said, he's gonna move me to the next platform of my career, and the next platform is touring to comedy clubs, and the next thing after that is whatever. So he's opening up a playing field. He has ties in the industry that I dream about. You know what I'm saying? The industry that I wake up and I want to be in, and I want to have established relations with everybody in this industry. He has ties to, and is willingly just about to open it up to me. So I would say it's more so of him giving back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just helping his city out, helping his people out. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, besides managing me,
so he's managing. He's your manager. So
after this video, being manageable will be up for grabs because I have this video to promote myself.
Gotcha.
I have my fan base. I have, you know what I'm saying? So,
it's going to be another HBO feature, right? That's way over the top, but but that's a good dream. That's a good goal. You know what I mean?
HBO could buy it. I mean, what we could do with the video is
stream it.
We could get a distribution deal. We could get one from Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime. But the only thing about those, the way they pay, I believe, is Netflix and Hulu will pay off your popularity, meaning how many followers you have.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't get nothing off of those videos. But I don't care. I wouldn't mind just having my video on Netflix.
Yeah, definitely.
But from what I hear, that's a slim chance. If anything, I'm going to make copies of the special and upload it to YouTube.
I also find out that, I don't know if you noticed that on Facebook, they have called Time Show. Showtime,
yes.
So
yes.
you could have somebody video, live show, streaming it, but people are eating their popcorn, watching your show live, but yet I don't see how you could get a residual from people getting this free. You're getting your content, your skit, and all that stuff to promote more viewer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But as far before I go back, there was another thing I was going to ask you. When you talk about Superfish, the restaurant, it's a restaurant, right? So what did the people that don't know about that restaurant? What do they serve? What kind of food they serve?
It's a poke restaurant, so they serve poke food. They Thai teas with the boba, the squishy stuff. Okay. I call it. A lot of poke food, sushi like food. Raw.
There's a lot of fish.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of raw fish. So yes, it's not your ideal comedy club, but we're gonna make it into one that night. And
well, those who like fish, like sushi and ceviche, boba, I don't know, whatever poke is going on. But I never tried it, but that'd be wonderful, something to have some kind of experience by the restaurant as well as the comedy show as well.
Mm-hmm.
And
when you come for the comedy show, the restaurant part will be closed down.
Oh, really?
They'll only be serving drinks. Yeah,
they have to
we're
maintain
serious.
some
Yeah,
peanut
we're
so
serious.
they'll stay sober a little bit. At the, you know what I mean?
Some I'm not sure, but we're serious about it. We're taking out the whole line and making it into like your ideal little intimate comedy room. It's gonna be pretty cool. Like I said,
I believe it. I have seen your work. I have seen your comedy. It's really good. The last time I saw you on the app, it was really packed. It was really hot. I mean, really, I was roasting by myself. You know, beating you in. You guys, it was freaking laughing, and you even had performer too. Also,
Yeah,
I mean, really awesome. Rapping. You have Renee there singing, rapping too. It was you have so much support on your fan base. You're right. I mean, I saw all the love, the support by everyone else. I mean, really say, hey, this is Marcel's night. This is his night. You know what I mean? It's really like I'm talking about his birthday. I mean, really. You know, I didn't even get a thankful when I bought him the champagne. That
was good. You bought that?
Yeah.
Oh man.
You know, I was like, wait a minute. He was giving away drink. I'm like, wait a minute, that's my drink. But anyway, that was good.
Yeah, the laughs on the Ave have been great. They all start when I first started laughs on the Ave about 2 years ago. It started at $5 at the door, and everybody I knew who went was on the guest list, so I really didn't make no money. And then after doing 3 shows like that, I raised it up to like $10, and then we were okay 10, and then I changed it to 10 and 15 at the door. You know, like okay, if you don't buy tickets early, you're gonna be charged at the door. And then this show, I did another show and I was like 15-20 at the door.
Right.
Oh no, that was this show, 15-20 at the door, and then it went well, and they've been getting better and better every show at the Ave, and I've, like you said, at the Ave, I've even mixed music with comedy. So I start the show off with some music, and then I ended off with my comedy show. And Doug, for the first time ever, November 17th, I did my first hip hop show.
Really?
Yeah, I did my first hip hop show.
Oh my God! I didn't even know you were a rapper.
I don't rap. I threw the show, I booked it, and I just hosted it. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
See how I just think that a person like yourself. How old are you anyway?
23.
That is very. That's very young for your age to get something going for yourself and really mastering at that level where you're going. I mean, really, because you gotta have the fine tuning when you make a joke and you're in front of people and you're trying to make them laugh and you're like, I have seen tough audience too. Sometimes you like, okay, we're gonna make a joke. How are we gonna make them laugh? You know, order those drinks, babe. Go get some drink first. Come on, you know, and that's how you get it going.
I mean, it takes a lot of mistakes and a lot of not knowing what you're doing.
But you learn from it, and you're not gonna go back on it and say, okay, this is how we're gonna get this audience going. You know, so I do believe that. I have seen. I've been coming to your show before many times, and I think how you work, you progress, and it's really been improving a lot. And I was like, dang, I'm like, wow, I can't believe it. You know, as a person like myself, you know, a little older in age, you know, laughter, we always need somebody like yourself in the Stockton to have some place to go. You know, there's always a bunch of restaurants. You go out and eat, you know, every time you go eat, and there's a band playing. Some people don't want to go into the band. Some people don't like to listen to rock music.
Yeah, some people don't like all that aggressive rap music and or whatever case.
And then you have. Go ahead.
I agree completely, man. That's why I'm glad. I think it's the right time. It's just timing. It's just timing. It's all coming together. Like, we got great people like Drexley in the community to help people like myself pop, because I couldn't do it by myself, honestly. I couldn't. I had so much help from you to, you know, everybody that I work with in Stockton that have put me in this place, you know.
That's one thing about you. You're very humble, and one thing you should never forget: when you become a servant of public people, you become a servant. And when you want to be a servant of people, you're gonna want to make them laugh. You know, but my motto is I want to see people. I want to make people be happy. And when I try my best to make people happy, that's good. That's good for me. That's my value. Your value is like make people laugh, make jokes and things like that. The better, forget about where they're at. That you give them an entertainment. You give them that temporary illusion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's good.
And it really is. It really is an awesome thing to get people to be able to shift people's mood and energies, and to get better at being funny, because I do feel like I'm giving a service. Like, if I can make you forget about your terrible life for this 35 minutes on Friday, I've done my job.
Right.
Like. It is great. It is great. I can't really explain how or why it's so great, but I'm glad that I'm the person able to provide it, and be silly while I do it,
Yeah, but the thing is that you also help other people too, because you're not just yourself, but you're real when people ask you, hey, what can I do to be a comedy? And you're like, what, up front, you need to do this, you need to do that. you become someone's mentor, seriously.
Yeah, long talk.
You're all like someone as a mentor, right?
Yeah, yeah, I would say so. I would say a little bit of something. Like I say, I've only been doing comedy for 4 years, so I don't have all of the answers. I have a little bit of answers. I have a little bit of.
Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you, for people that probably don't know, do you have a lot of groupie?
Do I have a lot of groupies? I wish. No, I don't. I don't have a lot of groupies. I don't have a lot of none of that stuff. I have a lot of genuine supporters, and my supporters are what I feel as people who truly want to see me succeed, or truly, even if they couldn't make it to the show, buy a ticket, or something like that. And that's different than groupies. Groupies is on the list, though. I want groupies, yes, but. For right now, like, the people that support me are genuine people I meet and talk to all the time, who know that I'm working hard towards a goal. So they just feel that, and they feel that, and they see that, and they come to show support. That's all. I don't have really, like, I'm not like how some people, I seen you on YouTube, or I seen you on this, you're funny. I'm not like that yet. Okay. People know me because I'm social, so when they meet me, they're like, you're cool. And
right. So you're a very approachable, but you're a very approachable personality. I seen that, and that's good when you're dealing with people with personality. Like right now, like Instagram, they have what's called a fan something, when you pay $15 a month. And you just, they clip, and I mean, you could make comedy out of that too sometimes, or I don't know. There's always a way. Like I think some guy there's a comedy on Facebook always criticizing this particular video, and he talk about what you think it's that, and he kind of he's running his mouth of joke. I mean, like, no way, I can't believe that. If I was this, I was that.
And he gets a lot of views.
He gets a lot of views, but he made a comment out of funniness that this person gets that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think you've probably seen it on Facebook sometime.
Probably not. I don't really watch too many stuff. I don't really do social media that much. I'll post my things on Facebook here and there, but I don't. I'm not on there watching everybody's life and stuff.
So you never were, but you have to promote yourself in order.
Yeah, I do that.
But where?
I do the bare minimal on Facebook, Twitter. I mean, never Twitter. Facebook, Instagram, and...
So you do mostly Instagram. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Okay. Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, so you do promotion, your marketing on Instagram more than other stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So that's how they get a hold of you, right? Hey, I want to book you up. I want it for my wedding, blah, 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 my birthday, whatever.
Mainly my bookings now are they're personal. So, like, if I meet you and you have a friend who has an event, like, I'll get booked like that. Or in the same... comedians book comedians because they're buds or whatever. Oh, I got you. I really don't take those serious. You know what I'm saying? I like when I get booked for actual events. It makes me feel like it's more of a job. So I get those here and there, and then, like I said, the comedy special. If a manager who is really wanting some work could take that tape and get me. Some work, and then I can get some more bookings from a range from here to there to everywhere.
I do think that your booking manager. I want to give him another heads up. I go. It's an idea, but I'm not saying you could take it or not. But it's a great idea for you to go into the where the building that the Comic-Con was at, the building.
Comic-Con, yeah, where they had Comic-Con, the do a show at the arena.
Yeah. There was a guy who did that, and he did a show. He marketed himself for 3 months to make sure that all his tickets were sold out, and he did.
I'll be at the. Is it Bob Hope? Is that an arena or a theater? It's a theater.
It's a theater.
It's not the same.
I was at the Bob, but it's pretty big.
I'll be there January 11th, but it's just they have this thing in Stockton. It's a talent show. It's not in Stockton, in the 209. It's a talent show, and like you go to tryouts, and then they give you a pass to be on the actual show, and it's just a talent competition. I'll be there though, January 11th. First time at Bob Hope Theater, but arena, that's huge.
Oh yeah, but Bob Hope Arena, and that also you could video about how you start and how you progress. Just hold that piece of a monument, so you could start adding pieces together as you progress. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So people want, and eventually people want to get to know you better as who you are. Who's Marcel? Who's Marcel? Why? How he got where he used to be and how he are now. It takes dedication, work, and be humble with people around you that believe in you. You know what I mean? As far, like you said, the arena, there's always a good large space of people who buy tickets there too, and they have management that will sell the ticket for you. As far as online and how much the proceeds will go and what the best seat and things like that. So
what's the other one with the bear outside of it in Stockton with the Bears where they have the MMA fights?
Are you talking about the civil
civic
civic auditorium?
That'd be cool too.
Yeah, definitely. But you have to go to the city of Stockton, and you have to pay. It takes a 45-day waiting list. So that'll give you enough time.
Yeah, you know what? I don't plan on booking an event that big anytime soon. I want to reverse engineer that, and I want people putting me there to be like, we're gonna put Marcellus Flores at the Civic Auditorium or whatever, and that name is gonna sell. That's like my main goal. Working towards. That's what I'm working towards. I did comedy clubs when I first started, just hosting. So now my next goal is to featuring, just getting basic, work featuring here at these different clubs. Just at these different clubs, and move on to headlining, then boom, everything else, man. Like I said, it's all starting with the special. I can't get too ahead of myself. Taking it one step at a time. December 7th, I'm gonna knock that out the park, and then see what's next.
Okay, so are you gonna promote it online? Or are you gonna give me?
No.
How people gonna get a hold of it? Because they got short memory. There's a lot of things going on December 7th all the time.
So you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. My Instagram is mfcomedy_. My Facebook is Marcellus Flores, and I'm posting flyers all the time, all the way up until the event, December 7th. And the event is at Superfish Poke and Tea. It is located 5052 West Lane out north in Stockton, California. And doors open up at 9. Show will start around 9:45ish. Show up early if you want seats. There are only 50 seats, so get there early so you don't have to stand. No cover charge. It's gonna be a good one, man. I'm excited.
Go ahead.
I'm excited.
So now to get people to invite, the food is gonna close. They'll eat before you go. That way you have something to drink there, and while you still have some food before you come into the event. So that's even great. So now now you gave you information. The last thing I might want to talk about is whether after that are you gonna start another year for
Laughs on the Ave?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Laughs on the Ave is going to be a every other monthly thing, and then I just did a Stockton Sounds, my first hip hop show. I want that to be a monthly event. And the main reason I started that show was to give hip hop artists work, like, so they could get paid for real. I haven't figured out how to do that the best way, but
Well,
that's the goal of that show.
Okay.
And I love doing it, and we have fun. And then Laughs on the Ave, the money keeps going. I'm not gonna act like I'm gonna do this special and blow up and everybody's gonna want me right away. I'm gonna do this special, do my best, give my 110%, and keep it pushing like it never even happened.
Cool.
Keep it pushing. Keep miking. Keep it pushing like it didn't happen, and bills still need to be paid.
Okay, now before I'll let him go, I just want to let you know it's adult comedy. So if they're gonna be foul language, they're gonna be great. They're gonna be adult.
I'm gonna keep it okay. It is gonna be a rated R show, but
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it pretty medium. I'm not gonna go overboard because, like I said, I want this video to be in the right hands. I want it to be able to be like, oh, we could book him for a college crowd, and we could book him for
Right.
we could
Okay.
book him for corporate, and we could book him for this bar crowd in the hood spot in the middle of nowhere. I want to be good on all levels, so I'm gonna kind of keep it a medium.
You know what? I was just thinking about how Marcel used to be, in the radio show with Renee.
And Alex and Ryan.
Well, I'm talking
and
just the two of you
the
now.
other Ryan.
And they made a great observation between them two, between family, of colors and Latino and Hispanic and Asian and all that stuff, and the stereotype. And you guys were just having a good time on talking about it, and it's really made the show really funny and interesting. But you're laughing the thing that happened to you and what Renee was doing. So it's a really good stardom, as far as what you were doing, just trying to understand that, being relatable, how do people see the mentality of different nationality and everything like that. And I see a lot of comedy talk about their mom. You know how my mom is? Oh, how my dad is? And all that stuff, and you laugh about it.
Yeah.
I grew up strict. When you see a Santa, it's something going on right now. I'm like that. I'm like, it's so funny, So it's every little thing that kind of kick in, But anyway, thank you so much for watching the video show, and I thank my guest, Marcel Flores, the comedian. I really thank you for coming in on a Saturday. I know that you got things to do. I know you're busy, and I really wish you the best on your success and your endeavor. It's great to see you doing good, and I will definitely come by and check it out and promote, support your event, because it's really awesome. It's really, like I said, laughter is the best medicine. I do believe that wholeheartedly, and people need to go see your show. And if they don't see your show, they're missing out. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the Voice of Stockton, the video show, and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Hey, peace out. December 7th. Don't forget, everybody, filming my first comedy special at Superfish. It's going to be a great time. I want to share with y'all. Waive the cover charge. Don't worry about that. Just show up and enjoy it, man. We're going to share this special date together. First time ever doing something like this. It's MF Comedy, figuring things out. December 7th. Peace.
You got your job.